And indeed, welcome to another edition of the ChicagoTonyV show. Today is Wednesday. It's Hump Day. The date specifically is September 21st, 2022. We are flying through September from my perspective. I don't know how that happened. I don't know why that happened. I don't know what's going on as usual, but here we are. It's a Wednesday, and I'm going to do my thing. We are on Twitch, of course, this morning. I guess you know that because here you are. At any rate, today I'm going back to the farm and processing more tomatoes. It's going to be a twofer. And 2 days in a row, I should say. Oh, and Georgie girl, spotted the B-52's t-shirt. Let's get it. Yeah, we can. There it is in all its glory. I'm not going to stand up. That's too much work. But I think this is going to be a very interesting. I'm interested to see the reaction of the country folk, right? Do they even know who the B-52s are? I will report back. It should be interesting. But anyway, 2 days in a row. You know, for the past several times that I've gone to the farm, I thought to myself, this might be the last time. We might be through processing this, that, and the other. We have canned food all over the place. I guess that's the whole point of this sort of deal. I guess I've learned over time that probably today is not the last day. But anyway, I'm going back. I'm going to be working on tomatoes again. Are you wondering, Georgie, why why? That was a prime bomber, American Pride right there. Very nice. Oh yeah, B-52. Yeah, sure. I mean, they know about the airplane. Will they know that it's a kitschy, band, etc., etc.? I know. I think what they're going to do is they will react internally, and they are too nice to really say something to my face, probably. But I'm going to be looking closely, just to see. For most of these guys, if they go out to the country in a t-shirt, it had better say like Wrangler on it, or what else? If it's just a Carhartt deal, but certainly like a graphic tee, generally there's no room for that. Generally there's no room for that. Anyway, processed one shit ton of tomatoes yesterday. Oh my God. I'm sad to say, I was sitting down yesterday. I was slicing and dicing, and so they would hand me washed tomatoes. I'd sort of slice them up in a certain way. I'd squeeze some of the water out of them, and then put them in this big pot to put on a fire and make the sauce. I guess I stayed hydrated enough. I was not having problems yesterday. Now, I will say that all of the work yesterday was indoors, so that helped a lot. I didn't have to, be out in the sun and that sort of thing, and I didn't pick any tomatoes yesterday, thank Christ. Why that's so taxing, I have no idea. But that's the way it is. Good morning, Amber. How are you, dear? Who is that in the... whatever the thing is? What do you call that? An emote? Emoji? I don't know. But I was sitting down, and as I said, indoors yesterday, and it was still exhausting. It's so bad. It's so wrong. My back just ached yesterday. I can't believe... I may as well be honest, right? I mean, let's face it. I'm not... I'm so far past my prime, first of all. But there's a very serious question. Could I ever have you know achieved this even in my prime? Could I have been a productive member of a working farm? I'm not sure. I don't know if I'm cut out for it. So I'm going back today. It's funny as I talk right now. It's like my back is very sore. It's so sad. I was sitting down. I don't know what else I could do. That's the way it goes, Georgie. Do you ever think about? I mean, I think about this all the time. If we were, if I were born 150, 200 years earlier, first of all, I guess on the good side, I don't think I would have been quite the fat fuck that I am now. I'm not so sure that would have been possible back in the day. But anyway, if you take me and you plop me 200 years ago, I would be a total outcast. I'd be seen as useless. It reminds me of Benjamin Franklin's autobiography, which I think everyone should read. It's tremendous. I love the scene where he grew up in, let's see, he grew up in Boston and he moved to Philadelphia? I think that's what it was. He kind of made his bones in Philly, right? Anyway, I think it was he traveled from Boston to Philly. He was young. And just the talk of the way he describes just people he knew back then and how they had to fend for themselves basically, and if you didn't make it, you're gonna die practically. Let's see, Georgie says my ailments would have made me one of those, would have had me on one of those sanatoriums where they put people to waste away and die. It was pretty brutal back then, no doubt about it. There's I found this far away silver dealer, far away, way out in the country. And I pass an old time sanatorium. It's no longer functioning, it's just standing there, but it still has all the original signage and everything. Those places are there's something spooky about them, you know? White Time 24. Do you remember the 21st night of September? What is that referring to? I know today's the 21st, September 21st. What is that referring to? Wait a minute. Georgie knows what you're talking about, but I don't. Oh, wait. Is that don't tell me. Is that by that one band? Is that an Earth, Wind, and Fire song? It is. Oh my God. I barely got it in the nick of time. Good poll then. Amber's proud of me. Thank you. Oh, it's so hard. Speaking of music, it's so hard to do this show without music in my ears. I think I'm just going to endeavor to get back what I once had. I didn't appreciate it, did I? Isn't that the way life goes? You don't want something until you can't have it. Anyway, White Time 24, welcome to the show. Very nice musical poll. Good to hear from you. What's shaking? So anyway, more tomato sauce today. And then maybe it's done for a good while. Maybe. One of the things we learned this year is we grew way too many tomato plants. Way too many. Stunningly too many tomatoes. Now, if I lived on this at this place, could I handle it? Maybe. I mean, I could see the facility and, going out every day. Certainly, I wouldn't want to do it in the heat of the day. Like every morning, maybe picking fresh tomatoes and making a batch of tomato sauce or salsa, whatever. We're doing some salsa today too. Whatever. I could see doing it daily if you live right there. But for me, each day is 3 hours in a car. So it's just taxing. Too many tomato plants. I wonder how many we planted. I think, it was well over 50. We might have been pushing 100 tomato plants. Insanity. It's tomato-geddon out there in the field. Amber, here's a question for you, because in the country around me in the Sheboygan area, there's a special term for sweet corn. Out here, they call it roast nears, which is really, I said, what the hell is a roast near? It's a roasting ear, and it just roast nears. Let's see. Jordy says, do you take any of the canned stuff home, or does it just stay stockpiled at the farm? I take a little bit. Like I have, one of these days I ought to bring a can of sauce into Studio B here with me, just to gloat. Come to think of it, might have a picture maybe that I could show you guys. Do I want to mess with that? I don't think I do. Anyway, yeah, I take a little bit home, but let's just say I don't have anywhere to put it. I think that's the simplest way I can describe kind of the situation I'm in. I don't have anywhere to put it. But in the future, what I'll do is, when I get to the farm, and if I have a few empty jars, I'll drop them off. I'll pick up a couple more cans of sauce or whatever, and off we go. So, thank you, Georgie. I think I heard you click the keyboard a minute ago. Yeah. I think the sound is as good as it's going to be for now. Thank you for your feedback. Very helpful. But like I said, I want my music back. This doesn't feel natural to me. It doesn't feel right. But if I play music, it's going to sound weird. Like here's this. You guys remember these tunes? Confirmed for me that sounds like horse shit. I'm sure it does. Oh, you like the lighting too. Thank you, dear. Thank you. It's the little things. Hey, Georgie, I thought of you. I thought of you this morning. Let me see if I can pull up why I thought of you. I don't mean to say that that's completely unique, right? That I thought of Georgie Girl in the morning, especially on a morning where we're doing the show. That's not completely unique. But today I did. Let's see if I can show you why. Let's see if I can get to my Twitter. Boom. From this, the 80s and 90s.com, they posted this cereal of the 80s. Let's open this up. I want to expand this picture. Probably the top is cutting off. Anyway, this first cereal in the upper left, G.I. Joe. Anyway, actually, let me back up. For those of you who don't know, um, I send cereals when I'm to the when I'm at the grocery store and I see a weird Frankenfood cereal. I'll oftentimes I'll snap a picture and send it to Georgie. That's what I do. And Georgie guessed it. Yeah, sugar laden cereal. That's right. A bunch of them. Okay, so let me get back to this picture. So G.I. Joe, upper left, I've never tasted it. Breakfast with Barbie, never tasted it. C3POs, there's a chance, but I do not remember ever trying C3POs cereal. Anyone chime in if you've tasted the cereal. Dunkin' Donuts cereal from the 80s, I never even recalled that that was a cereal. I think the only one in this whole stinking thing, this Batman right here, I think I might have tried that, maybe. And if I remember correctly, it's kind of just like Captain Crunch, only it's whatever, bat shaped. Bill and Ted's never had it. Pac-Man never had it. Donkey Kong Jr. never had it. Mr. T, Crunchy Stars, never heard. Oh, wait, is that the Swedish Chef? That's hilarious. Ghostbusters never had it. E.T., the cereal, never had it. Unbelievable. How can there be a thing on cereal of the 80s and I have tried only one of them? It does look like comic book covers, doesn't it, Amber? Never thought of that, but that's totally true. But with my keen, the way my brain works, I figured out pretty quickly, no, I better look at that. That's cereal boxes. Amber remembers the C3POs. But I wasn't allowed to have any of those. I think that's why I love them so damn much now. Wait, this exists now? This C3POs are for sale right now? This might change everything. Just sugar cereals? Yeah. Okay, that makes me feel better. I was like, is someone bringing back these old school? Someone should do that, by the way. Oh, it's Georgie that okay, I thought it was Amber. Sorry, Georgie. See, I'm getting carried away there. Georgie, you're straight up Captain Crunch, right? That's your favorite, or was it Crunch Berries? I can't remember exactly. I know it was the Captain, right? I think my favorite of all time is Golden Grams. But I'll tell you, an 80s cereal that was no joke. My favorite of all time. I'm going to try and pull up a picture here. Let's see if I can pull up a picture of the best cereal ever made. It's official. Wait a minute, it's for sale? Oh, it's a refrigerator magnet. A metal tin sign. Anyway. Here we go. Let's try this. Smurf Berry Crunch. Bam. The best that is my favorite cereal of all time. It was very short-lived. Delicious. I wonder what I would do if I found an old box for sale. I'm not so sure that I wouldn't crack it open and eat it. Crunch berries were Georgie's favorite. You eat Captain Crunch for dessert. Wait, so when you say crunch berries, did they do a version that was all crunch berries? Or are you saying you liked Captain Crunch with some it's an evil, evil, delicious, glorious cereal, isn't it? It's just tremendous. It just is. Let's see. Amber's is Cinnamon Life or Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Now, when I was growing up, Amber. Now, let's get back to the reason why have I not tasted any of those '80s cereals. That's because my mother was trying to keep me from all the processed shit, which she did. She did a great job. When I was growing up, it was Cinnamon Life was a complete luxury. It was either Rice Krispies or Cheerios. When my mom was really splurging, it was Cinnamon Life. Now I'm with you. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is complete and utter crack for me. I love that stuff. I still think I would choose Golden Grams over Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I smurfing hated the Smurfs. Did you ever try the cereal, Georgie? So it's Captain with Crunch Berries, says Georgie. I don't think they made only berries version when I was a kid. You're probably right. Yeah. It's funny how they just evolve over time, you know. I just imagine all those meetings, with the marketing team. You know what? If we, let's take Lucky Charms, but let's just do all marshmallows, an all marshmallow version. Well, you're missing something, Georgie. You missed a keeper. That was some fabulous cereal. Now, you know what maybe part of it is now that I talk about it, or now that I'm thinking? I think, again, it had to do with the way I was brought up. All I was given was Rice Krispie and Cheerios, and every once in a while, Cinnamon Life. Why Smurf berries made it into my house, I have no idea. But maybe that's why it was so fantastic. I never thought about that. Now, in a world where I'm an adult and I have no one, making the food decisions for me, which is, it's clearly gonna lead to an early demise. There's no doubt about it. Now, would the Smurf berries really hold up? I would love to do that experiment sometime. I will say, something that's changed is I can remember being a kid, and on those few occasions where I got to eat complete junk cereal, I could just go and go and go. And then afterwards, it's like I was fine. There's no price to pay. Now, as an adult, there's definitely a price to pay. Did they put toys in the cereal box when I was young? You know what? I don't ever... First of all, it just occurred to me, this question actually might hurt my feelings. How old do you think I am, Amber? Anyway, no, I don't think there were toys. No. I don't ever remember getting a toy out of the cereal box. Wait a minute, Georgie remembers? They put toys in the cereal? I don't ever remember. Again, maybe it's because of the cereal I was restricted to. Amber remembers getting toys? I'll be dipped. No. Now, Jack in the Box. That's it. I don't ever remember getting toys out of cereal. Now, of course, the back of the cereal box was endlessly fascinating, right? All sorts of interesting games and stuff on the back of cereal boxes. You got sticky wall walkers, Georgie? God damn it. You don't know what Cracker Jacks are? This is funny. Then you had to do like a mail-in, like mail box tops or something? Huh. Those were the days, huh? Those were the days. Oh, I said Jack in the Box? My bad. I meant Cracker Jacks. Sorry about that. That's funny. Jack in the Box. That's something I've never tried. And yeah, what was the thing? It seems like there was always this opportunity to mail in box tops. My feeling is, or my recollection is, it always would have benefited my school somehow. There was some sort of prove to your school that they have enough students eating sugary Franken cereals, and we're gonna resurface your gymnasium court. It was weird shit like that. I don't know. Anyway, I don't have a whole lot of time here. I gotta go. I gotta meet the farm crew for the trek out there. But let's see. It seems like there's something else I had. Let me see if it's up here somewhere. Are there clippings? Are there internet Reddit clippings or whatever? Yeah. Let's see what I clipped. Oh, I'm dressed in farm gear in this slide. Let's see what it is. 24 days. Oh, this is from the R Camping subreddit. Oh, yeah. I clipped this because, okay, check it out. 24 days of camping and rafting in the Grand Canyon. Now, to me, that just looks idyllic. Idyllic. Notice that there's 2 tables. Anyway, I'm not sure. See, initially my brain says, yes, I want that. But is 24 days too much? I think there's a good chance that 24 days is too much. Yeah, the indoor plumbing. I know what you mean. I think part of the deal is it's historically a little bit difficult to find a lady who would be a camping companion for that long, Uh-oh, we're locked up. And we're unlocked. I think 24 days would be too long. But if you look at that picture, it just seems idyllic. I think that's what I was getting at when I clipped it. I couldn't let it go by. All right, did I clip something else? Here we go. Check this one out. The oldest photo in my family. Oh, this is from The Way We Were. The oldest photo in my family, taken around 1845, of my 5th great-grandparents. Jesus, how many great-grandparents did this guy collect? What does that even mean, my 5th great-grandparents? I didn't notice that till just now. What I noticed before when I clipped this picture was just how this married couple was just, you can just see the joy just jumping right out of the picture. The sheer joy. And then this dude has some amazing Ronald McDonald hair. Is there a chance that when they were developing Ronald McDonald, they found this photo? Was it maybe already on the internet? I guess didn't even exist. It's uncanny. I wish someone would colorize this, and if it's just the goofy red hair, um, it could maybe be argued that that's maybe James Brown hair too. Anyway, just the sheer joy, right? I hope it's in the winter. Otherwise, they're probably pretty hot, especially under the lights, to get that thing going. I see what. Okay, so here's what fifth means: great, 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 great grandparents. Holy shit! You know, the older I get, Lady Lettercarry's in the house. Good morning, lady. Welcome to the show. It's almost over. Um, the older I get, you guys, I realize the so my dad was adopted, and we have really very little records about like his whatever his lineage. And it turns out that actually really matters. The older I get, it would be so nice to know, kind of what were those people like. Now his adopted family, who were fabulous, they're Italians. They came over on the boat. You guys know the story. You've seen the V family relic, and it's tremendous. But it would be nice to know also, kind of what his birth parents' lineage looks like. Who knows though? Maybe that would be scary and horrible. But how this person is so lucky to know they're great to the fifth. How do you do, lady? You know how to do that with computers? That's amazing the way you did that. Great to the fifth. Anyway, how do you keep your family history together that far back? I have no idea. No idea. Here's another more recent, wedded couple. 1979. Found a this is in Old School Cool subreddit. Anyway, this lady married a gorilla with some horrible fashion sense. Was he like the stunt double for Jerry Garcia from the Grateful Dead? Good. I just get itchy looking at this guy. Anyway, what I kind of determined looking at this, I saw this one after I saw the previous photo. I don't know that married couples really got that much more happy over all those years. It just makes you wonder. Can't we all just get along? So you're not blood Italian is the question. Well, I guess my point is we don't necessarily know, do we? We don't really know. Culturally, I'm very Italian. Very Italian. Really to the point where when Robo was here, I did smack her around a little bit. She got a little bit out of line. I'm just saying. Her clothes don't look like 79. Hey, lady. Let's see. What do they look like? I feel like his clothes definitely look like 79. And his glasses, too. I'm just saying. I'm not too up on 1979 ladies fashion. It's not my cup of tea. Wait a minute. Wait, whoa. That same dude posted a pic of his father through the years, and apparently he has leukemia now, I think. This is of the... We're talking about this Sasquatch guy? I'm not saying that disparagingly. I just can't think straight. I don't mean to laugh. This guy, this fella, has leukemia now? That sucks. And I'll tell you what else is kind of weird about that. Whoa. I'll tell you what else is kind of weird about that, Georgie. If that's the case, how. Okay, this is getting to. So you're saying you spend too much time on Reddit. I'm sitting here thinking, like, how. I thought Reddit was this vast, gigantic place, and here you've seen. You know more about this guy in the picture. That's crazy. Hers looked like 2000. Maybe, lady, is there a chance that in the year 2000 you were shopping out of Goodwill stores, secondhand stores, and you were really picking up clothes from the 70s? Is there a chance? Yes, the hairy guy. $7.36. Holy shit. This okay, so this next one. What are these things called? Is this a meme or something like that? Here, let me show you what it is. Is this a meme? My friendship circle through life. I just found this I saw this picture and I'm like, that is totally me 100%. Is that what a meme is? It's like a funny. Someone please help me out. Anyway, that's totally me. I used to have friends, then I had fewer friends, then I had way fewer friends, and now it's dog and bullets. That's it. Oh, that's a good point. Fashion repeats. That's a good point, Amber. Yes. I'm still waiting for parachute pants to come back. Although, I mean, in a way, okay, so I have pants with several zippered pockets. They're on right now. I'm not going to stand up and show them to you. Maybe I'm wearing parachute pants right now, as a matter of fact. That's all I'm saying. I'm really bummed to hear about that Yeti guy. That's too bad. I feel really bad for his son. He must be. Let's see. He got married in '79, so he's old now, right? If he's still with us, maybe it's time. If he got married in '79, let's say he was 20 years old. 63. That's not old. Yeah. I don't know if my math is correct. I don't know. Here's another, maybe it's a meme thing. I don't know what these things are called. Eating bugs stops the weather. If you don't get that one, then I'll just have to leave it there. It's really hard for my brain. I know this is too much information, but with all this trying to fix the audio shit, now the camera order in my video mixer is different than it used to be, and it's like hard for me mentally to do it. I know you don't care. What else? What else did I have? Oh, here's the thing I clipped. I don't know why, but I had to check this out. All right, this is from the Wall Street Journal. Can you die of old age? More doctors are saying yes. You know, this is the sort of shit that just drives me completely Nuts. This is just a worthless question. Are you referring to what I just posted? I don't get it. Right. I don't get it either, really, I guess. Wow. All right. So anyway, thank you, Georgie, for the link. Technology is weird, isn't it? Yeah, I just got it there. Crazy. I'll be looking through that and regretting ever making fun of that guy. What was I talking about before this? Oh yeah, this old. Can you die of old age? Do we? Here's society now. We have to. We have to go check with. We have to check with experts now to see if it's such a thing that you can die of old age. This is the Wall Street freaking Journal. This is what we're spending. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Can you imagine the reporter who had to go get that story? You know? I don't know. Matthew's in the house. Good morning, buddy. How's it going? How's everything going at the Drunk Theory podcast? Inquiring minds want to know. Anyway, 7:42. Oh my God. I'm really turning into a pumpkin here. Let me try and get at least one or two mailbag questions. As always, send your mail to ChicagoTonyV at gmail.com. And I probably only have time for 1 or 0 letters. Let's see what we got. Hi, Tony. I want to get another boyfriend to help pay my bills and expenses. Does this make me a bad person, or am I just using my physical beauty while it is still worth something? From all smiles. I'll bet she's all smiles until the money runs out. I want to get another boyfriend to help pay my bills. Does this make me a bad person? Well, so are you saying you already have another boyfriend and but that's not enough? Now you need to get another one? Or are you saying you're without a relationship and things are a little tight, and so you oh my God. Someone screenshot this. Is this something about a bowel movement, lady? BM? I have no idea what you're talking about. What just happened to my comments? Holy cow. You guys have been on vacation, eh, Matthew? That's why I haven't seen it come through my feed in a while. Well, I hope you guys had a great time and drank lots of booze, as you guys are prone to do. Okay, so lady, getting back to the letter. She's entrepreneurial. So you think this is totally fine. I don't know. I'm kind of totally fine with it, kind of, but let me ask you this. Is she explaining to the boyfriend that this is to the future? Is she explaining to future potential boyfriends, by the way, there's going to be some financial commitment here? Let's see. I usually say no judgment, but I'm judging the fuck out of all smiles. Yeah. See, this is a hard one. That's what she said. Wait, you might just be jealous, though? Jealous of what? that she's got game and all that stuff. Okay, lady says if the guy falls for it, he's the idiot. See, how do you know? How do you know? How do you know? I'll tell you what. All right. I might possibly allegedly be a single person with some resources for entertainment purposes only. And how the hell do you know? You know what I'm saying? We can't hear when you push the soundboard button. Wait a minute. Oh, so you didn't hear the applause there? Perfect. Oh, wait a minute. I have... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. How about this? Let me go back to that. Let me rewind, and I'll just say, that's what she said, which is really funny. How you like me now? Or what I tried to do is applause. That's what she said. Weird. When she asked to see your financial portfolio. Yeah, that's a bad sign. I would agree there. Anyway, yeah, I think it sounds to me like this gal is a little bit of a gold digging whore. All right, I kind of don't like it. Especially she didn't even have the balls to put even like her first name. It's just all smiles. I don't like that. 7:47. Oh my God. Listen, I got to skedaddle. Wish me luck. Another day of canning tomato sauce. And thank you all for hanging out with me this morning. And until we meet again. So tomorrow I'll be back on Reddit. I'll see you there. Be there, be square. And until we meet again, I just want to remind you, I like you. Don't take any shit from anybody. See you tomorrow. Bye.